Good afternoon, Aries. So I will be doing a lovely reading for you from today's date, March the 31st, up until the end of April. I hope you're all well and good. And I will be starting with the current situation now. So I'll be asking the guide spirits. I've also used the sage as well to cleanse the area before I started the reading even. Okay, so please, spirits, guides and angels, can I have a card for the lovely Aries for this month? If you can resonate with this reading, that's fine. If you can't, you can't. Okay, so we have the King of Swords. So that's about taking charge. So we're going to add another card to cross, and this will be to cross or complement. So if you could please have another card. Okay, so another 2 about strength. Okay, so these cards here, out with the old, in with the new. You have the strength, so you need the strength within yourself to take charge of the situation. So can you clarify, please, guys, what these cards are for? If it's for love, career, for the lovely Aries for the month of April from today's date. Ooh, okay, so we have a couple cards, or 3 altogether. Okay, so it's about a relationship and communication. So we have here it's not always, so the 10 of Pentacles, it doesn't necessarily mean about a relationship, but obviously I've asked the guides and the spirits the question about the reading, and I feel like this is about a relationship, but communication is needed. And the Ace of Swords, that can mean about, you need to kind of cut the cloth a different way, so looking at different ways to communicate with this person. Okay, so out with the, and you need to take charge, out with the old, in with the new, and you need the strength. So the strength card is a Leo card, and it's about strong willpower, but to have that strong willpower within. So then there's been regret in the past, I'm picking up. Also the five of Cups can mean about appreciating what you have, but we will clarify what this card means. So please, guides and spirits, can you clarify what the 5 of Cups means for Aries, please, for the month of April? Okay. So a card to cross the 5. Okay, so yes, you've kind of been feeling like you're hanging around like the Hanged Man, but actually the Hanged Man, he's sacrificed himself, but he's able to release himself. So it's about releasing. And I'm feeling as well like the communication needs to be dealt with a little bit different than it has been. If we could have another card to clarify this reading, if it's a love reading. Okay, about structure and Emperor. So I will add, okay, yes, so I'm picking up the Knight of Pentacles. It's been a very slow process, but also the Knight of Pentacles, he's very well, he is the most kind of, how can I say, he's very loyal, but also I'm picking up as well, it's like a slow process. And in regards to the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, I'm just picking up that, he's very up together. And I mean, I don't know if this is about yourself or your partner, but we can ask the guides. But he's very structured as well. Okay, so victory. And let's have another card as well from this wisdom card to see whether we can work. So yeah, so basically he's one of those knights that he's very structured, like the Emperor. So he's in a 9-to-5 job. He likes, he's always on time. And I'm picking up that if this is a love reading, which I feel like, it could be a career as well, and we can work on that. But I'm just feeling like this is to do with, this reading, it's to do with your relationship, and there needs to be more communication. But with the Ace of Swords, it's kind of like looking at a different way to communicate. And also the Ace of Swords can mean like obstacles in the past can be overcome, and I feel like that can happen. Okay, so yes, so we have the moon here. So it's kind of saying to me that one of yourself or your partner, you know, with the moon, it's kind of like where you're thinking the worst scenario, and it's overthinking. Worry, it's about letting go of your fears, and I'm just picking up that needs to kind of, that obstacle has to be overcome to get to a good solution, resolution with your partner. Okay, and also we have here conflict. So there's been quite a lot of conflicts with others caused by other people's opinions. Walked away from drama unless the situation, so say walk away from drama, sorry, is really worth your time, because in the end of the day, is it worth your time? No. Then stand up for yourself. So I'm just feeling like you've had to kind of like really, you know, stand up for yourself, and there's been a little bit of conflict within your relationship. So negative thoughts as well. It's also saying to me that there needs to be more boundaries put in place with your situation within your relationship. I'm picking up this is definitely a love reading. So okay, so, and then we have this card here, take a leap. So keep your eyes on a bigger picture, on the bigger picture. Communicate. So yet again about communicating. Don't be sensitive to, you know, someone criticizing you as well. But I feel like maybe that's, you know, that's part of, like, this reading is part of your career as well. You know, it's kind of saying to me, well, actually, this is not just a love reading, it's also a career reading, so it could be for both, and that's what I'm picking up. But we will clarify that now, so we can ask the spirits and guides if you can clarify if this is to do with just love, career, and give us any more cards. Okay, so we have a new start, trust yourself, push yourself forward, and take a leap of faith. Okay, so that's gone towards these cards. And then we have here falling in love. Okay, so a romantic relationship, forgiveness. There needs to be forgiveness. So I just feel like April, you know, it's kind of like, actually you need to forgive what's happened in the past, and exchanging gifts as well. Don't give up on people you love. So I feel like it's, you know, that this might be your person, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, he's very structured. He keeps hold of his money and makes sure that it's spent the right way, and he's very caring. But in the past, it's been difficult because we have the Ace of Swords as well. So there has been obstacles, but obviously the Ace of Swords, that can mean that obstacles can be overcome. And also to think how you would feel if you was in that situation, thinking back, oh, kind of like there might have been something that he's done or she's done, and actually we need to forgive, because how are you going to move on from this? And I just feel like April is a moving on month of where, like, you've been through a lot and you've come quite far, and you have a lovely person in your life. But here we are. So focusing on the negative. So I feel like a lot of you have been focusing on the negative. Obviously this isn't for everyone, but things not turning out the way you have wanted them to turn out. So forgiveness of self and others. Everything happens for a reason, and look for your hidden blessings, and also to meditate and take that time for yourself. So I feel like April is going to be a really good month, and I just feel like what's happened in the past is the past. You've moved on. I feel like you've met someone, or you've had someone in your life, and you know there's been a few obstacles, and yeah, ego. So that person, he's been very, there's been a lot of ego, and he's, so I'm just reading, accept the support from the past. So yeah, it's kind of been very unhealthy because of this situation, and he's been very egotistic, where he's just kind of, maybe, or she's been thinking of herself. But I just feel like that's, you know, that's in the past. But obviously you need to put up boundaries. And yes, we have the Hermit. So you've kind of like spent a lot of time by yourself, or that other person has, and it's kind of made you both realize that it's time to move on. And you know, I just feel like this is going to be a great month for like new beginnings in April. And this 10 of, also the 10 of Pentacles, so that's about a relationship that is really worth keeping and making the effort from both sides. Also, yes, we have the Chariot, about self-care as well. So with the Chariot, taking the lead and setting boundaries, but to get that Chariot moving in your relationship. So I feel like it's going to be a very, very good month for relationships, or the relationship you have, meeting someone, but I feel like that you already have met someone. And I'm going to ask the spirits for one more card, and then we can work on the moon. So yet again, the moon, and about restriction. So we have the moon. So the moon can, you know, it's like everyone looks at the moon and thinks, well, not everyone, but it looks like a bad card. No, it's not a bad card, because the moon, it comes and goes, and these and the animals here and the lobster, they're literally near where they need to get to, and the lobster has a black shell which is hardened. He's hardened to everything that's happened, so he's able to get to the next step, you know, to the end of the tunnel. And I'm just feeling as well, like with the 8, this person is kind of like, actually she's not restricted, and it's about trying something different, you know. So with your love, it's kind of like not to think of the negative, you know, the negative kind of, I'm picking up everything that's happened in the past. It's been very difficult, but actually you've come to this point where you're nearly at the finishing line, but you need to take the lead. So I just feel like your relationship is definitely going to blossom, but you just need to kind of forgive and forget, and basically with the 2, so we have the 2, so it's kind of like focusing on, with the pentacles, getting that balance and focusing on one pentacle, and to balance your relationship. And this can also come into your career reading as well, like with juggling with your career. But I feel like this is more of a love reading with the cards that we have, because we haven't got many pentacles. So okay guys, if you could just let us know, let Aries know why we have the 2 of Pentacles, please. The Chariot, yes. So it's about taking the reins and moving forward in your relationship as well. So I just feel like for April, it's going to be a really, really good month. I'm going to pick some symbols now for you. And let's see what we have here. Glasses. So here we are, glasses, and then I'm just gonna, that flower keeps going in the way. Glasses, right? Let's pick one more. And what, there we go. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So the spider web. The spider web is about thinking. So it's kind of like it's in your head, and you need to get out of the spider web in the situation. And then we have the glasses. So the glasses, not looking through tinted glasses, and also glasses can mean about looking at things from different angles as well, and seeing clearly what's going on in front of you, you know, and kind of focusing on the future, not the past as well. And I just feel like April is going to be a brilliant month for you guys, and you know, this is more of a love reading than a career. So I would basically, with your, you know, your partner or someone that you've just met, or you might meet someone in April. That's my dog barking. It's going to be good. And we have one more card here. So brilliant, talented, and independent. So you can do it. Believe in yourself. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. The need to balance between career and personal life. So also with your career and your, so that might have an impact as well in April. So you need to balance both of your career and your love life. So I hope this, you know, this is helpful for you guys, and please comment in the boxes below. And yes, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. Have a great day. Bye.